To create wealth, number 11, you must experience adaptation. You must keep abreast and adapt so your business does not die. Soldiers adapt. That's why they wear camouflage. They'll put green grass on their caps. They wear green clothes. There are times you look at a place, you didn't see anything. All you saw was just green because they knew how to adapt. An interesting experience I had in the country of Zimbabwe several years ago. A church was celebrating the opening of their building. But then they did not inform the government that they will be using fireworks at the final celebration night. And their church is not far from the president's residence. Boom, 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 boom. The explosions began. I guess the president thought someone is coming to take over. Before you could say Jack Robertson, soldiers have surrounded the church. But guess what? We could only see the ones in front of us. We didn't know that in all the dark corners around the church up to 700 meters, there were men with guns ready to fire. It was after they saw what was happening and we explained and apologized that we now saw soldiers emerging from unknown places, unimaginable places. Adaptation. If you cannot adapt, if you cannot do that, you will not be able to move forward. Number 12, survival. Businesses rise and fall. There'll be times when you lost money. A soldier survives. Not only does he survive, he helps others to survive. I watched when I was a little boy. I was born in not just in a military barrack, I was actually born in a training depot. The soldiers were trained how to survive and how to help other soldiers survive. When a fellow soldier is shot, you are taught how to carry him, keep shooting, and escaping. Carry the wounded man. Keep shooting so that the enemy does not shoot you too. And escape with the wounded man. So that I wasn't just watching over your own self, but learning survival kits, skills for yourself and for the other people. My dear friend, for you to run business, you've got to learn survival skills. There'll be times when the business is stale, when it's not doing well. There'll be times when a product may need to be quickly flogged, or else it becomes a dead donkey in your hands. Number 13, learn to be independent, be able to live. Soldiers are also taught, if push comes to shove, and everybody were to have gone, and you were the only one left in the bush, how do you survive? How do you live? Not only how do you live, but even how do you live in the hands of the enemy? So you've got to learn to survive, to be strong for yourself. No one owes you anything. If it's got to be, it's up to you. If it's going to be, it's up to you. If it's going to be, it's up to you. Number 13, learn to be independent and be able to live, like we said, be independent mind, independent thinking. Number 14, draw strategies. The military have strategy. You will not know what they are doing, but they have a strategy for taking a place. They have a strategy for winning a small battle. They have a strategy for winning the major war. There are many battles, but one war. They know how to win each battle. Sometimes they may even pretend and act as if they've lost this battle. So the enemy will relax and come after them further. Meanwhile, they have surrounded the enemy. I was watching the other day the film of Alexander the Great, a young man of 20 who took over his father's empire and ruled until he was 32. He conquered from Greece to India and was about to step into Africa before something as tiny as malaria killed him. But he was one of the greatest strategists. Every army he came across worried about him. The Medians, the Persians, who were known to be fearsome and incredible. The name Alexander got them to be scared because he was a strategist. You need to have a strategy for your business, a strategy for growing step by step, good to great, great to the greatest, greatest to the best. And then number 15, health. No excuse for bad health. The soldiers have their MRS. That's what they call the military health place. They took care of the army. They ensure they have strong, healthy soldiers. Health was free in the barracks in which I was raised. You've got to keep yourself healthy as a man who's building wealth. Eat not because it fills the stomach, but because it gives energy. Take care of yourself. Take the vitamins, the things that will make you strong and healthy. Because you see, if you build the wealth and you die, somebody else comes and eats it. And the good book, the Bible says, when a man builds wealth and somebody else comes to eat it, vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. Do exercise. Have a gym in your house, not for decoration, not to show your friends. Lose weight. Gain strength. Be the best. Sharpen your mind. Read. Let men who have been there, done that, appeal to your mind. Be mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, emotionally healthy. Once you walk away from some difficult situations, learn how to laugh, including laughing at yourself. Number 16, preparation. Soldiers are known to prepare. They are always going to the range. There is no good military barrack without a range. A range is where they go to learn to shoot. And you wonder, I thought you guys know how to shoot. Do you have to relearn how to shoot? They have to. Weapons get improved every time. When I was a little kid, the only gun in the country was the gun that was used during the Second World War. It was called a Mark IV. You had to cock, shoot, and cock again, and shoot, and cock again, and shoot. Man, if you use that today, they have blown you to smithereens. Then came a Russian man who invented the most sold gun ever on earth, the Kalashnikov, and gave his name to the gun. And that became a gun that it hardly jams. So you see, they prepare, they go to the range, they retrain. Many times they will say they are going to do road walk. And you're going, what's this road walk? And one day I saw my dad prepare for the road walk. They pack a pack full of clothes and another long one. Then they'll have water bottle at their back and they'll have things in front of them. What they pack is called a kit bag. They'll carry all on their back for a 10-mile walk. 10-mile walk. This was part of their preparation. There is no war, but they are preparing for eventualities. You also need to prepare. Prepare yourself, prepare your business, prepare your children to be part of your vision, part of your dream. Number 17, paranoia. The military suspects everything until it proves different. The military is paranoid. If wind blows, the military suspects it. They don't take anything for granted. You also need to have some degree of paranoia with your business. If you approach a military barracks and ask a little kid, you may even be the person they know. The guard at the gate will scream, "Halt! Who goes there?" You say, "It's me, so and so." They say, "Advance to be recognized." Then you advance. Now you scream again. Oh, everything in the army is shouting at the top of their voice. I cannot forget a gentleman who told the story. After 3 months or 4 months of training, he went home. He had forgotten his nut in the barracks. Every time his mother spoke, he answered, "Yes, ma'am." And his mother is thinking, "Are you all right, son?" Paranoia. You need it in business. You need to be paranoid about what you have as your business. If you are not, somebody will come and drive past you, choom, and you get angry. Number 18, work ethic. The army have a strong work ethic. I say this with embarrassment. My father was one time a sergeant. My mother delayed his breakfast. When the man got to the parade grounds, parade was 7:30. He got there 7:35. They tore one stripe out of 3. for 5 minutes lateness. It's amazing how some people want to handle great business today. They are late to everything and they act like, what's the big deal? And lastly, discipline. You know, the good book says, no man who wars entangles himself with civilian life. The military are known for discipline. When you see them in any nation, you could tell. There are times you even fly in a plane and everyone is dressed in civilian clothes. You could tell who probably is a soldier. If he's not a bodybuilder, he's a soldier. Either by his straight walk, his gait, his walk is like he's still in the march past where they're telling him left, right. Everything has a discipline to it. The word discipline comes from the Greek word gymnazo. Gymnazo is the word from which we get gymnasium. If you are not disciplined, you don't stay long in gymnasiums. Businesses you see that have become great, somebody was disciplined. They stayed on. Things were difficult. They didn't give up. They stayed until it succeeded. If you can apply all these principles I have shared with you today, you will learn from my military father and you'll build a business and you'll be able to make, manage, and multiply money. Be good.